the studio. Welcome. I've got to grab my tape measure. We had to use it yesterday on the other table because Miss Cindy came in. It was so wonderful to have her, and she has this amazing inspiration. We're going to help her create. I love projects like that. She came to me and said, "This is what I want to do. Can you help me?" I love that idea. Of course I can. My name is Diane Pruitt. This is the studio at Two Girls Treasure where we do things. We make a mess. We create beautiful, inspired pieces. We teach. So I hope you enjoy the opportunity to learn the things that I can share with you. I don't know it all, but I know enough. And I'm glad to have you. Say hello when you come in. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is a lot of fun for me. This is also part of my business, and I would love for you to participate with us simply on that level. You don't have to do anything else. It'll notify you when I go live, and that should be about all the level of participation you have to do. Now, if you enjoy it, throw a thumbs up out there as well. That means everything to us. I am going to measure and mark the board that we painted yesterday. And we're going to hang some danglies from it today. I don't want to overdo it. I think we can go with 3 or 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 inches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, we cut it straight. Scotto, we did great work. Scotty boy helped me cut some things, and I was so thankful for that. Let's see. We want to go down a little bit lower to the edge. We're going to cut small. We're going to drill out some small holes. I have my handy Ryobi. I have my whole DeWalt kit. Those are good tools to have. But we're going to go low to the edge so that we can wire these in, and they'll be strong and hang pretty. I think if we do 1.5 here, and then we do 1.5 here, and 1.5 here, and then another one. We're going to bump up against each other, so 7-ish. We'll do, I really want to do 4. Let me do 4. 1, 2, 3. And we'll call this edge 4. We'll do it here anyway. So I'm going to mark right where I want to put them. 1, 2. There we go. 3, 4. Oh, speaking of Scotty boy, I think that's him coming in the door. It might be. Good morning. It might be. It might not. Hey, good morning. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. We're going to work a little bit more on this board. I didn't mean to be so quick to rush in and rush out yesterday morning, but we had Miss Cindy coming in to do a special vision project that she wanted to do. She saw and she was all about. So yeah, we wanted to help her with that. Absolutely wanted to help her with that. All right, I think we've got a reasonable, it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't think it's got to be perfect. It's going to be beautiful. Welcome to South Carolina, y'all. I love that the clouds are built in. That's just some of the chippy board. We're going to paint this side too to match because, you know, you want them matchy-matchy because when you hang it up on the porch, well, everybody's going to be able to see both sides. So we're not going to leave one side done and one side undone. But it's easy enough to go back in and paint that. So that's what we will do. That must not be Scotty Boy. He'd have been back here already. It is Scotty Boy. He's in the house. Y'all say a big thank you to him for all of the lumber cutting he has done for me this week. It was good stuff. Grab a chair, honey. We're drilling holes. Little bitty ones. You like my sunset? Oh, all right. This won't take long. My little bittiest drill bit. Still a little bit shaky. Oh, those are easy. And this is going to look so good. Phone's ringing. I think I got those up a little bit high, didn't I? I'll reel them back down right here. Perfect. All right, that is a done. That is a done deal right there. Set that there, and then I'm gonna. The girls will kill me. They swept yesterday. I mopped, but this is why. This is a studio. We do things here. Now, when I cast these, I put pins in a couple of them. Good morning, Lovey. Ariel's in the house. I put pins in a couple of them so that we could, when we got to this point, we would be able to hang it. Let me answer your questions. For this board, it's going to be a porch hanger. So once it's done, we'll put some eye hooks on the very top right here, and we'll put a little chain so it can hang out on the porch. And we have the beautiful South Carolina beach sunset. And we're going to hang some sea creatures on it that we cast in resin the other day. So we kind of do a tutorial, and then pull all the elements together to show you how we can do things with some leftover materials, with some new materials, and a little bit of creativity. I would love to put welcome on here. I think we should, don't you? Welcome to the beach. We'll put something cool on here because welcome to the South Carolina beach. And yes, we will paint this side to match this side, but we're going to put our dangles on first. First. All right. Let's open up our kit. And we're going to keep our little bitty drill bit out because we may need that. And I also have my bucket O beads. I have small glass beads. I have larger glass beads. I have beautiful teardrop glass beads. We recycle just about everything that we can. I even have pieces off of our capiche shell wind chimes as they would come, as the wind would beat them down, and I'd find them in the yard out here. I would save them because I knew I would find a project for them, and this is it. So we have all manner of beads in here, and we're going to use them so that when this porch hanger is outside, hanging in the brilliant South Carolina sun, these pieces will sparkle and shine. Look at them under the light. They're all glass, they're faceted, and they're going to look beautiful. So I'm going to get out this. This is just a little kit. It has a measuring tool in it so you can measure your beads. It has a bead reamer in it and 3 different sets of pliers to use while you're working with your beads. And it also has a jump ring tool so you can open and close the jump rings perfectly. If you try to use anything else and you open the jump rings, then you try to close them, they might go back together evenly, but sometimes they get a little bit wonky. So this little tool, this is the deal right here. I'm going to grab my favorite pair of these pliers and we'll set the rest of this out of the way. And we will, let's start with our beautiful sun starfish. So what we want to do here is first gather a couple of the beads. Since the starfish is so long, I don't think we need to add a lot of beads, but we'll add some. I'm going to go ahead and use my jump ring tool on here. It's kind of, these are difficult to use the jump ring tool on because they're so close together, but we're going to try anyway. Perfect. It did exactly what I needed it to do, and it just opened that old wire up. So we'll set that to the side, and let's see what else we can put with this. We want a couple of pretties. I want some round beads to go with this. I have some round beads on our seahorse, so we want to kind of match that. Young, and I probably need you over here to help with these beads. My fingers are not working well this morning. Just drag the chair on in here. Y'all, this is my gorgeous girl. Come on in. I'll scooch. Trash can, because we got to have that in here. This is my beautiful girl, Ariel, and she is working here this summer. So come on by any day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? And she and Sam are working together. They're working for gas money because we all are. And they are working for funding for their mission trips because these girls are on mission all the time. I'm going to scoot you in just like that. Hey, say good morning. All right. She is really good with manipulating these beads. So what I want to do is take about 2 more off, and we'll add those beads here so that we can dangle them sparkly. Now she's using the jump ring tool. I'm going to use my purple pliers because I want to make sure as I twist these back down that they're closed tightly so that there won't be any chance that they come apart. Now both pieces need to be crimped. These were chandelier dangles, and they need a new life, so they're going to get one here. They're going to look stunning. We're not quite into summer yet. We actually could open the doors this morning. I really needed to put on long sleeves when I left the house. But that South Carolina sun is going to come beating down on us soon. And when it does, I think it would be absolutely lovely to okay, here you go. You're welcome. These purple pliers are mine. These are my pliers. But use the blue ones. That should help you. This is my favorite set of pliers. It fits my hand, and yeah. That's pretty much it. It fits my hand. I don't have any other excuse for it. Do you know how you have favorite tools sometimes and those are the ones you like to work with? I have favorite paintbrushes and favorite tools. This pair of pliers for my jewelry, but I don't really do a ton of jewelry, but for my beading. And I have another set of pliers for my furniture that I love. They're old, they're dark, but they are the perfect pair of pliers to me. I love them. There we go. Crimp the ends so they stay together. One more glass bead. Go ahead if you want to take the rest of those apart. We have a lot of sea creatures to add in. I think I'll go right here. And all right, this very last one, we'll use this one to connect our starfish. So we want to crimp the little one. There we go. Crimped, closed, ready to hang. Now we need a jump ring on this that's going to hang from here. So I'm looking for my larger jump rings. There we go. Nice strong jump ring right here. You know what? I'm not sure that this is going to be big enough. Will you grab at the end of the table on the little children's table, there's a roll of wire. Let's grab that wire. Let's bring that in. And I'm going to put the starfish on. And while I work on the starfish, if you will add a couple of the small beads and then one of these large pieces to the top of the seahorse, then we'll have symmetrical pieces. There we go. Perfect. All right. You do that. I'll do this. And I'll get the other set out because I have some really cool old copper wire that, we do vintage things. So this came in with a bunch of vintage things and I love it. It's thin, it's pliable, there's a lot of it. So we're going to use it and we're going to create our hanger to the board so we can hang our beautiful creatures up. So I'm going to pull a piece and trim it out in the green pliers, the side cutting pliers. There we go. We'll move that out of the way because that's like a springy, zingy thing. It has a tendency to just get in the way and bounce all over the place. We'll put that out of the way. Coffee break. My sweet Scotty boy made me a beautiful cup of coffee. It was wonderful. It still is. All right. We're going to thread this through our tiny little hole right here. And we're going to make sure, I'll stand this up. Want to make sure that it's even as it comes out. Of course, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to wind it in just a little bit. And we're going to take our top piece. I'm going to crimp that so that it stays where we put it. I don't want it to fall off. This wire is very fine. And if this top wire on our glass bead is not crimped well, then we will it'll fall off. We don't want that. Because with the beautiful South Carolina sunshine comes the awesome wind and rain. And we want this to be sustainable. If it falls apart, there was no point in making it. So we're going to make it well. We're going to thread this on, and then we are going to wire it shut. There we go. And we're just going to wrap that wire back around itself. That'll give it some good strength. And we'll wrap it all the way up, and then to prevent it from unwrapping, not that it would, but we'll go to the top, and then with the little bits that are left, we'll bring it back down just ever so slightly. And just to be sure that it is wound well, I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to crimp the very top of it. Can I borrow your pliers for a sec? Because yours are flat nosed. We're going to make sure there's no sharp edges, because I'll be the one to grab hold of it and cut my fingers. And if I do it, I don't want anybody else to do it. So we will roll this in, crimp it flat. That's perfect. Now, this can hang, it can spin, it can catch that beautiful sun, and this is going to be beautiful. Look. I like it. All right, here's your pliers back. This is going to be so cute. All right, one down, several to go. Pick out whatever you want. There's another seahorse, but let's go with something smaller. And I'll drill a hole, decide, like something like that, decide which way you want it to hang, and we'll hang it. That looks great. That looks really good. Thank you. All right, another piece of wire. And we'll just flip it over. No, I'm not going to measure it. I'm just gonna pull it out and cut it. That way it's very random, but it's very, very organized. Oh, we could. However you want. All right. I'm going to wire this in right here. Nope, wrong way. One. Just one. I'm still a little shaky from that breathing treatment. That's got me on the move today. Did you have fun at weight training? I did. Wasn't so bad today? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. We got finished a little bit early. Oh, cool. Papa was there? He was just passing by on the ship while we just got out. Okay, so it didn't take him long. Good deal. All right. We'll put this like that, and we can let it down a little bit more. We can let it down just a little bit more. And then we'll wrap this. I'm going to crimp this top just a little bit tighter. There we go. And let's wrap this one tight. Then we'll have a seahorse and a starfish. Whoopsie. Oh, that went right into my nail bed. I told you if there was someone who was going to get jabbed by this wire, it was going to be me. There we go. And we'll borrow yours one more time. We'll run this around the corner in a matter of speaking. Wind it up. Where did he go? He was here and then he disappeared. Got it. Oh, that's going to look so good. All right. Here's the sun. Here's the dangles. Oh, it's hung right there. It's okay. It's movable. But now, oh my goodness. Now we have the starfish and the seahorse with their beautiful glass beads on them. Now, not all of these got pins in them. That's where we leave the little bitty drill bit in. And we're going to hang it this way. All right, so it can go on either side. So what we'll do is very gently, so these are resin castings. You don't have to use a giant drill. If you have a Dremel, that works great too. I don't want to get my Dremel tool out because I don't have room for one more tool on the table today. So what I'm going to do is still use my tiny drill bit that I have on my Ryobi. And we're just going to come in here. This will hang at a little bit of an angle. I could probably, you know what, I could probably go right here if I'm really careful. You want to be careful drilling into your resin. Start slow. Not a bad idea to come in at an angle, just like you're cutting glass. And then there's our hole. And pull it on out. We've got a good hole that we can work into. I'm going to drill it back out from the back side to the front. And just ream it a little bit. And you know what? Now we have a hole in our, this is a clamshell, isn't it?
I believe so.
We have a hole in our clamshell, and now we can add our beads and our big dangly, and we will be able to hang that also. So that'll give us a clamshell. What's next? We'll put the clamshell here, and we'll hang it about midway down. Let's go ahead and lay the rest of them out. We definitely need a sand dollar in here. So we'll drill the sand dollar out. What else? Another starfish. Yes, a baby starfish. We'll put the baby starfish here. And then we can do another larger piece here. Does that sound good? All right, what's next? The starfish are a little tricky to drill out, so we need a medium-sized piece. So one of these. How about that? All right, we can put that on here, and then we need one more piece on this side. This is gonna look so good. No, we can make it work. You want to put it there, or do you want to put something else here? You choose.
Do you want to put another seahorse there?
We can, because this one faces the right direction. We can put the seahorse here, dangle these here, so yeah, we've got this going on. I love it. All right. Do you think you can hook these?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you need a jump ring in there? Probably. All right.
Because I was looking back at what I did with the seahorse, but
it already had a pin in it, so that worked out just fine. But now you need a jump ring.
Yep.
The jump ring tool is awesome for that. All right, let's get this sand dollar drilled. I think I'm going to go right in the center here. And it's 9:37, so we have just a little bit more playtime. But I'll tell you what, I'll set them down as I drill them so that they'll be in the place where we planned them. Now, do you want this up or down? I don't think there's a wrong way. let's do this. Uh-oh. Man down. Got it? Oh, it was one of the beads. Oh, that would be really hard to find. There. Yeah, that'll look good. We'll do it this way. And the seahorse. Yeah, the seahorses are a little challenging to drill because the tops are pointed edges. That that the starfish are hard to drill too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill from the back. Actually, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drill from inside, and we'll bring, you see right here, I'll drill right here and we'll bring the beading up this way. Okay, if we need to add a little extra piece, we can. There's no rules. There's no rules. We make them in the studio, so. All right, gotta drill slow and easy here. Nope, he's doing his job. He's actually doing our job, but we're in here with you, and it's fun, so we're going to stay right here with you for a few more minutes. Yeah, that works. And we'll jump ring these. So fun. Now, which way do we want this one to hang? Up or down? We did this one up. We'll do this one down. This one is so stunning, y'all. Look at all of that beautiful color. And when the sun casts through this, it's going to be spectacular. So we will do the tail end of this one. There we go. You know, I don't get it. I put do not disturb on and we got disturbed. But I see Scotty Boy's coming to get me. He has a question. Nope. Nope. Got his hand in the air. He's handling the customers, so we are doing the thing. Ariel, thank you. Your getting here to work was just perfect timing. Thank you so much for helping. I love it. It's fun to do crafting together, and there's nothing better than doing it with your kid. Thanks. So we're going to finish jump ringing all of these pieces, and then we're going to wire them on just like we did these. We'll look at the colors of our beautiful sky, and we'll dust in maybe a little bit more color. We might white these clouds because a little bit of white and blue. We'll do our best Bob Ross impression with the clouds. And it should say something sporty about welcome to the beach, welcome to our porch, southern summer sunset, something beautiful like that. And then we will add the color to the back side so that when we hang this up, when you hang this up on your porch, you'll have the beautiful South Carolina sunset and all of the fabulous sea creatures that we could conjure up to put with it. And life is good at the beach. Life is really good at the beach. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here tomorrow. Paint Therapy Thursday. And by now, we're wishing that today was Paint Therapy Thursday. But tomorrow's Paint Therapy Thursday. We have a wonderful project in mind. I think that that's what we'll do. We'll see. We'll see. Between here and there, we have a plan. We have a backup plan, and then we have a backup for our backup plan. So we'll figure one of those out that works for all of us and gives you some beautiful, brilliant color and inspiration for your DIY projects. I'm Diane Pruitt. This is Ariel. We're in the studio at Two Girls Treasure in Florence, South Carolina. Thank you so much for joining us. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you would be so kind, share it if you really want to be super kind today. And if you're looking for the finished pictures of our products that we create here on our YouTube live tutorials, then hop on over to Facebook. You'll find us under Two Girls Treasure there also. And make sure you follow us there so you can see the completed projects each day as we get through our day and finish these out. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye, y'all. All right, let's go. Let's see what kind of shenanigans he's getting into.